And I think we are live. Um, can you guys hear me okay? um, and I think we are. I think it's been a pretty long time since I've last streamed. Um, but let me fix up some of these settings here. What's going on? Hey guys. Yeah, I used my fisheye thing. That's the normal camera, and got that one on there now. And I've since ordered a Logitech C922. That seems to be what a lot of the streamers are using. So figured might as well go big or go home. So yeah, I've ordered that. So I'll probably get that in a couple of days. It's a little too late for them to send that out to me today and have it arrive to me tomorrow. So, but anyway, what's going on? Tiberium, I don't think I've seen you in my streams before, but what's going on? Just get organized here. Oh, I think I ate a little too quick. Steak and eggs for dinner. Noms. But anyway, yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out. Got done with work a few hours ago. Took a nap. Now I'm just picking away at this here kit, and that's about all I have to do today because there's nothing else exciting for me to do as far as work goes because I've got that whole slew of freaking parts that I have to get around to sending down. So yeah, I'll be occasionally looking up at the chat and stuff, and just continue on sanding. Hey Lorenz, hey guys. Morning. So I'm assuming most of y'all are in the U.S. East Coast, probably, because if it's 8 here, 8:42, it's like almost 8 in the morning in the U.S. Almost 8 in the morning on the East Coast, I would say. Yeah. Noon. Yeah, Ragnar's you're in the UK, so right? UK? No. You're in freaking what is it? Like Abu Dhabi or something, right? Sorry, I must have forgotten. Yeah, almost 8. Jeff, I don't remember 100%. I think you're in Canada, right? Yeah. Shit. Iraq. Sorry. Iraq. My bad. I got the general area. 7:42 p.m. That means Lorenz is somewhere in Southeast Asia, being that he's only an hour apart from me. Philippines? Like, I mean, seriously, that's like the one thing that I think is so cool about like just being online in general. It's like you can be awake and up and about at one point and still be talking to people on on another side of the planet. I think that is, I mean, I think that's amazing. It's something I never dreamed would happen. Yeah. What's up, Erwin? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's amazing that we're on like just totally different time zones, but still like together in one place at the same time. It's freaking awesome, man. Uh, but anyway, yeah. This will probably be the last crappy live stream that I have, so you guys can rest assured that you won't have to be dealing with no more crappy streams anymore. Yeah, technically I'm in the future. That is correct, Jeff. And yeah, I mean, uh, yeah, just chilling. In the future, lottery numbers, please. I don't think the Korean lottery numbers will help you in Canada, buddy. And I know for a fact that there's a bunch of like lurkers up in air. Because I've seen the numbers on YouTube, and they're like, there's at least only like 2% of the people actually watching the stream are in chat, and then there's like a whole bunch of like other people who just kind of lurking. Yeah, Orrin, man. I mean, I've seen you in the chats and stuff on like Zach's channel and stuff. I'm surprised you didn't sub to me before, man. Yeah, I mean, I think this kit is gonna be a very good learning experience for me. Just having to deal with a lot of sanding, and I guess not getting burnt out on it as easily and stuff. Because I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't touch this kit for like the past 2 days. Alex sing the Ninja Turtles theme. I don't even know how it goes. Was it like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Something half shell? Turtles in a half shell? I forgot. Oh, the writing videos. Yeah, I haven't uploaded anything to that channel in 3 years, something like that. Yeah, it was just really difficult to come up with content as far as my moto vlogs went. So, and yeah, I mean, I still ride and stuff, but I just haven't been. Heroes in a half shell? Something in a half shell, right? Yeah. No. I never actually woke up early enough to be able to watch Ninja Turtles when I was a kid. So, yeah. something half shell, I think, yeah. More stories from my days in New Jersey. I don't really have many stories. I mean, like, what do you want to hear about? Because to be honest, New Jersey is a very, very boring area. I mean, I live like literally 20-minute bus ride, like directly straight into Manhattan. But I mean, I didn't even like going into the city that much because there's just too many tourists. So unless I had like people like out of town that visited me, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't go to New York New York City. Although I did go just to get some chicken and rice. If you guys don't know what that is, it's there's a food cart called the Halal Guys. It's on 6th Avenue and 53rd Street. It's well popular, and they got so popular and made so much money. They've been making like brick and mortar stores, and they actually expanded and opened one up in Seoul, here in Korea. So I went there and I tried it. Unfortunately, they didn't do lamb, which is what they usually do in New York. But yeah, it was just like it was chicken and pork, I think. No, not chicken and beef. I think chicken and beef. And the freaking white sauce is amazing. But yeah. Hey, Mercer. I hope I'm not butchering that. Early Gunpla experience. Yeah, they open up in a lot of other areas now. So I'm still waiting for Chick-fil-A because I haven't had it in a long time. What's up, Brian? Yo, this is an all-time high. I think I've had this is the most what is it? Viewers I've had on a live stream by 4 now. There's 9 people watching. Yes. Anyway, I gotta cut these pegs. So how about I do a very quick Gunpla tutorial for you right now. See, on a kit, when you have yeah, all 9 of my 9 of my viewers. So on any part that you have like holes like that, obviously you're gonna get something with like pegs that's gonna go inside, right? Pegs, right? Now I think this is pretty much common knowledge for most people, but if you have to do a painted build where you have to pick something, like snap fit a kit and then take it all apart so that you can visualize what you want to paint and stuff like that. Like a really, really easy way of getting about with, where the heck are my nippers? Oh, they're in the other room. I might have to leave you guys for 10 seconds. But anyway, getting back to this, if you want to easily be able to remove parts from your already snapped up kit, you do what most people just call like cutting pegs. And basically what it is if you have the peg that's kind of just like straight like that, what you want to do is you want to cut it at an angle, just the corner of it. So let me show you. You just cut off the top tip, maybe at like a 45-degree angle, just exactly like that. So if that's 90 degrees, just half that, just a 45 angle. And then you just kind of just cut off a bit of it. And by doing that, it releases a lot of the like the tightness of like the part fitting in. So yeah, I mean I'll do something like that where I'll just kind of cut the tips. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Contrasting. So if you see that peg right there, it's just cut on an angle. And by doing that, you can easily just take apart pieces. Try it on a simple little HG kit. A little bit goes a long way. You don't have to cut off the whole thing because then it won't stay. But yeah, backstepped. I didn't do that on my Penelope, but I really regret it. Too excited to build it. Yeah, I mean, especially with third-party kits, I'd probably do it more so on third-party kits because a lot of the times they have like fitting issues and stuff. So yeah, it's just a simple practice that I do on, I would do on third-party kits, as well as Bandai kits if you have to take that apart. But yeah, this piece, like some of these pieces are coming off. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try. I can't see that well. Maybe in the light. There's like little bumps and stuff. It looks like, um, almost looks like kind of like if you had like melted plastic and like something kind of like touched it and stuff. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to be sanding down a lot of this kit. Tiberium asks, "Are you interested in the SDMG RX-78?" To be completely honest, I have yet to build a single RX-78. I don't know why. Just I just haven't. I don't know. A lot of people like really like the design of it and stuff, but I mean, for me, it's just it's a little bit boring. And there's just one thing I really hate about the RX-78, which is the yellow cross and probably I don't know. It's like really old looking or like just retro color. I don't know, just something about the color scheme. I just don't like it. So I don't know. I think it's a cool kit. I mean, obviously, if I ever were to build an RX-78, I would probably I'd probably color it. Maybe something, maybe a gray or something like that, like the G3. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I happen across it somewhere in the world, or if I happen to come across it here in Korea, then I might get it if it's not too crazy overpriced. But it's not very high on my priority list of of kits that I want to pick up and stuff like that. So yeah, you know. So no, not really. Orwin asks, worst third-party brand? I don't know. I think Dragon Momoko had some pretty bad stuff like in the past. If you've seen some of Zach's videos, you would know how bad some of the kits were as far as like fitting issues and stuff like that went. But I mean, if you've watched some of my previous videos, you could probably tell or easily know that I don't like plagiarism. I'm not a fan of it. I don't support it. I don't think it's okay. I think it's theft of intellectual property. So I would probably say Daban. But Dragon Momoko kits nowadays are, I think, a lot better. I think a lot of people were happy with a lot of the newer releases from Dragon Momoko. So, I mean, I'd still probably say Daban kits are probably going to be your worst bet as far as quality goes, because it's cheap. They're just recasts of very bad molds. So, if you do happen to pick one up cheap, I'm not going to berate you for it, but just keep in mind the fitting issues are going to be quite visible, I would say. So just keep that in mind. Lorenz asks, games you play on your free time? Yeah, actually, I mean, like I said before, like I didn't even come into this room like the past 2 days because I don't know, I guess I was just kind of like putting off the inevitable of having to deal with deal with sanding all this stuff. So yeah, in my spare time, I typically play uh, Player Unknown's Battlegrounds. I think I mentioned that yesterday in Zach's. I was moderating Zach's stream, but I'm a hardcore like PC gamer. I've got like almost $4,000 sunk into my computer setup, so yeah. So there's a lot of swirlies in here. Swirlies. But yeah, I need to. There's a lot of stuff I need to kind of like get up and running as far as this channel goes, because I need a. First and foremost, I need a new camera, because I don't think. I think for vlogging and stuff like that, the iPhone is okay, but when I'm filming stuff that I need to like manually focus into like close-ups to parts and stuff like that, it's iPhone's not cutting it. So definitely need to up my camera game. Also, it helps so that like after I finish a kit, like I want to pose it up nice, and I have a photo booth now thanks to Zach. So I traded him a bottle of Pledge Future floor care for his old photo booth setup. So I have that photo tent. So, but yeah, I mean, I want to get at least like a halfway decent camera so that I can at least take pictures with some decent lighting and stuff. Just so I can at least document builds that I've had in the past. But yeah. Erwin says he agrees with me straight up with the straight up Bandai copies. Brian asks, am I getting the MGTR1 Hazel, the P Bandai kit? I'd like to, if I can get my hands on it. But yeah, I don't know. My backlog's pretty big, but then again, it's like P Bandai, so you don't know when it'll be back out or when they'll do a reprint. So I don't know. I guess I've been kind of like just watching the Korean Bandai Mall online. So if they put up a thing for pre-orders and stuff like that, I might get it. I'll probably just get one kit just to have it. But yeah, and the problem is I don't know what to do with all my like built up kits. Like I have the GM Sniper 2 build. It's just sitting here in this box, wrapped up in bubble wrap, from when I went over to Zach's place and borrowed his equipment to take pictures and stuff. But I don't have like a legit like glass showcase or anything like that, so I don't know what exactly I should do about this kit. I don't know if I should sell it or if it should be part of a giveaway, or if I should just keep it just for sentimental value, because it's my first kit that I actually did on this channel, so sentimental value. So we'll see. Not completely sure what I'm going to do about that, but I'll probably just stick it in a glass showcase or something like that. So Jeff says, since it's your first kit, he says keep it. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'm going to be doing about that. I do want to make some more like modifications to that rifle because I think proportionally it's a little off. So I might shave down maybe about a centimeter and a half off of the barrel of the rifle because it's just, I don't know, it's a bit long. So that kit is. Man, there's swirlies everywhere. Yeah, I think it's cool that y'all are just like up in here, just just having a good conversation on your own and stuff. So Ragnar says he doesn't feel he owns the game. So like as far as like PC gaming goes, he doesn't feel like he owns the game unless he purchases a physical copy of it, which I understand. I think if you're kind of old school and you grew up like going to the video game store and like buying a game and going home and ripping that open, yeah, I understand. I can understand that sentiment. But I mean, nowadays everything's digital. You got one Steam account or Origin account or whatever else you got. You got everything on there. I think it's kind of it's okay. Oh crap. I think digital. Oh my god, that's what's going on. But yeah, digital downloads. I mean, there's not really much else you can do about that. Erwin asks, what is your next build after this Penelope? I don't know. This kit itself might take me at least another, I want to say, at least another week or two. I mean, between work and, just trying to not burn myself out. Because, yeah, I mean, like, even as far as, like, creating content, it's based, a lot of the stuff that I make and stuff is based on current projects. So I don't want to, like, force myself to constantly be, like, like, oh, I gotta upload. Like just kind of upload as I go, and like do the occasional live stream in the middle of it. So I don't know. Next project is still up in the air as far as the next kit. Enter the kit to the GBWC. PG unicorn with full armor. I had it, and I actually recently sold it because I don't see myself getting around to that full armor unicorn. I had two full armor unicorns. Just two PG unicorns and a banshee, and since I sold off one set, as well as the Thief Sturmer. I sold off that one too because there was no way I was gonna ever get around to building that kit, let alone have a place in my house to display it. So it just made sense. But I mean, I didn't lose any money because like the kit was a limited edition, and I basically got exactly what I paid for it. So no more, no less. Do I do commissions? No. I don't think you want my commission, dude. It's gonna have like funky like mistakes on there, and because I'm by no means an expert. I mean, shoot. I always stress this a lot, especially when I do like live streams and like in my first official like post, not the who are you post, but the one after that. Like I'm learning as I go, and all I'm doing is just sticking a camera in front of me and just documenting it. That's the only difference between me and you guys. I don't even think I have the confidence to be under the pressure of picking up a commission. um, so yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be coming from like a high horse or anything like that, where I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm a good builder or anything. I'm just, frankly, if you wanted a commission from me, like, I'd be honored, but you would have to keep in mind that, I mean, it won't be perfect. um, so I mean, yeah, I don't want to be. I mean, it's not like there's nobody else like. Peace out, Jeff. Later, man. Um, but yeah, I mean, if you really want one and you asked really nicely, then like maybe if it just happens to go along like the lines of being, a kit or a project that uh, the hell, um, that would make for good content on the channel or something like that. But I probably wouldn't do commissions to, for a living. Um, I mean, even if I did, I would probably ask for like $50 on top of like the price of the kit and paint and stuff. But just so at least I can have some pocket money to go out to dinner with the girlfriend. Erwin says, "How about building the Red Zeta?" I do have the Red Zeta. I don't know. I have the Strike Noir as well. That also has the pistols. So, yeah. I don't know. It's a possibility. I don't know how I'm gonna go about choosing the next next kit. I mean, this one was a vote, and almost all of y'all were leaning towards this Penelope, which I'm regretting a little bit at the moment because it's requiring a lot of work. But yeah, next kit, I don't know. I don't know. I might just do something different. I might do like a really quick, easy kit, maybe like an HG of some kind. Despite the fact that I hate HG kits, because I don't think, like, when I say I have really big hands, I'm not exaggerating. Um, like, my hand can cover an 8.5 by 11, piece of paper or A4. So yeah, I mean, why are you not going away? Yeah, whatever. Just paint over it. Dust everywhere. That's okay. But hat draw. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I guess. I mean, that could be kind of like a cool like thing that I do. Like just write down the name of every single kit that I own, and then stick them all in a hat or like a box or something, and just pull out a piece of paper, and if that kit happens to be the one, then and that's it. That'll be up next on. That could be cool. I mean, yeah, good idea, Tiberium. I don't know. But at the same time, like, you know, like I'd like the option to just like, if I want to build this or I want to build that. Yeah, that could work. It's a good idea. My nippers are in the other room, so I will be right back. Like literally 10 seconds. Be right back. Oh man, it's gotten so like humid from the rain the past few days that I gotta get my oil. There it is. That the my nippers are starting to rust. There's no oil inside the hinge, so I'm gonna take some of the silicone oil and just gonna do a quick spray over here. There we go. This is just silicone gun oil for like lubing up your like airsoft guns or whatever. Anyway. So anyway, yeah. PG unicorn. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna touch the unicorn for a long time. I'd rather do the Banshee than the PG unicorn. Erwin, are you going through like my backlog video and just listing off kits that I have? Tiberium asks, do you have any kits that you don't want to build or are hesitant about building because they are rare or desirable or sentimental? It's a pretty good question. Let me think. Do I have any kits that I don't want to build? Probably at the moment, probably the master grade Titus, because that one I was looking for that kit for years. Yeah, and Zach happened across it while he was on one of his trips to Japan, and he picked that up for me. So that's probably a kit that I'm probably thinking like, don't know when the next time I'm gonna come across this kit is. So, yeah. Aaron, you got a good memory, man. But yeah, like probably the MG Titus, or a while back it was the Nobel, the HG Nobel Gundam Berserker mode, that one. But I picked up those kits on my last trip to Japan, so just build that. But other than that, probably not. I don't think I have anything else other than those. The MG Titus. So like every time I like see a kit that I know is like not gonna be readily available, I'll probably like pick up two of them. Like I picked up 2 of the Zaku Cannon once they did a reprint of that. I picked up 2 of the Nobel Gundam. And yeah, on my recent trip to Japan to Osaka, they had the Zaku Mine layers, so I picked up 2 of those as well. So yeah, RX-70 G30th. Yeah, it's a nice looking kit, but again, HGs just don't do it for me. These are more frame parts. Touch. So we'll do this slew of white pieces. And so yeah, as I'm doing this, I guess I'll just kind of fill you in on what I'm doing really. Before I actually cut the pieces out, I'm actually labeling them. So this is going to be the C1 runner. And what I'll do is I will label them C1 and then the part number on the back, just so that later I don't have a pain in the ass trying to figure out which side should go to which one. So, I mean, if they're like, single parts like that, like, it's pretty easy, because you can just tell from it that it's going to be the head, bird head thing, whatever. But like parts that like kind of look similar. Oh, where was that? I think it was some kind of gray runner or something. I might have cut out those pieces already. Anyway, yeah, I mean, like there are some parts that just like you can easily mix them up. Oh, here they are. Right here. These are like individual pieces for the to go into like the arm, and they're like slightly different. So they're all numbered, like all different. So I mean that's 19, 19, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22, 22. So I actually labeled them really super small on the back, just so I don't get mixed up with anything. So yeah, I mean I'll just write it like straight up in there because once you put the pieces on, you're never gonna see it. So yeah, this is C18. That's C17. So basically, like opposites, I'll typically label. Like these 2 pieces are the same. These 2 pieces are the same. These 2 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 are the same. So, yeah, C110. 10. Yeah, I'm just using a Gundam marker because I don't use these to panel line kits anymore because I got, you can just do ammo washes and stuff. So these are from my new days. I think I will write this on the actual peg. 13, 12, 13, C1, 13. Doo-doo-doo. One, 4. So this is 1. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. C1, 2. 5. C1 3. Ragnar apparently is building an MG Exia. Yeah, it's my favorite series. Double O Gundam. Yeah, I mean, I know it came out a lot earlier than that, but yeah, I was yeah. Well, I watched all of season 1 and 2 when I was in college, circa 2007, 2008. 11. I think I'm good. Let's put these babies out. Yeah, I like how y'all are just like talking to each other and just like helping each other out and stuff. It's like freaking awesome. I just realized I forgot to scan my parts for nubs. I was too focused on just sanding the surfaces that I forgot to check for nubs. But yeah, I mean, these days, as far as PC gaming goes, yeah, I've been playing just PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds and maybe Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. I was playing the Division for a little bit, but I moved on to the Ghost Recon Wildlands. So I'm playing a little bit of that, but mostly PUBG. All right, this is gonna suck because the panel line, it's the actual panel line that's got like some flash in it and stuff. It's not completely nice. That sucks. That'll do. Are there any kits that anybody's been looking for a long time but hasn't been able to find? For me, it was that Zaku Cannon. I was looking for that for like 5 years and could not find it. And then they finally did a reprint, and I was like, yes. Yep, Zaku Mine Layer. That was on my list as well until yeah, they just did a reprint this year. So yeah, I picked 2 of those up in Japan. So not on my list anymore. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage. It's all your fault. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a Half Shell. Oh, come on. You kidding me? There's a deep gash in my freaking part. This is ridiculous. And this, no amount of sanding is going to fix this. I got to putty this. Oh my goodness. I do not know if you can see that. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, it's impossible to see, possibly. I don't know if you can see that. This camera sucks. I don't know if you can see that little gash in there. Can you see it? It's like right there. See that gash in there? It's fairly deep. It looks like a freaking panel line, but it's not. That's how deep it is. Yeah. Gonna have to slap some putty on that thing. Yeah, 1/100 Tyrion. That's I have one actually. I have one built up and stuff. But yeah, that is a pretty hard kit to find. Good design though. The articulation on that kit is like phenomenal. The legs bend like crazy. It's a nice kit. That one. I was looking for the GM sniper for a long time, and like I just got lucky and found it on eBay. The GM sniper. Oop. So yeah, and it comes with that like funky cloth and stuff with the what is it, like the power supply for the rifle and stuff. Yeah, that was a pretty hard kit to find. REGPO4. Those are. Erwin is looking for the REGPO4, which is not that rare, at least not in Korea. I see them around all the time. I think Nightingales are maybe getting a little bit more scarce than the GPO4, I'd say. Maybe the Ifrit Schneid as well. It's getting harder to find too. Then again, it is P Bandai. But, and anything with a balut system, like the old, old kits with the balut systems, like the Hyakushiki 1.0 with the balut system, or the Marasai with the MG Marasai with the balut system. If you don't know what that is, it's like the add-on that has like a front and back like parachute for when they're like re-entering atmosphere. I'd say those are fairly hard to find as far as like rare kits go. Oh man, sanding for days. But anyway, stories from New Jersey. I don't think I have any. I mean, Tiberium says he just ordered it. The Yakushiki with the balut. Good for you, man. Yeah, I'm glad you found it. Yeah, that kit was fairly hard to find in Korea, so C114. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are some kits that were just like normal, regular releases, but they don't reprint them as much as other kits, like the MG Titus or the Nobel Gundam. I mean, just like these are kits that are not P Bandai, yet they're scarce enough to be practically pure Bandai because P Bandai because you just can't find them. Like, what is it? That runner is done. Yes, another done runner. So yeah, I'm thinking like I'll probably like try to like do maybe 2 runners a day as far as sanding kits goes, parts, and then if I do 2 a day, it'll be like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 5 days. But I mean, I'll probably try to do more than just 2 runners a day. But yeah, I mean, don't want to push yourself too hard. Like straight up, like I posted on um, my Facebook page, like I did like 5 hours of sanding, and like all I got through was maybe like 15 parts. So that was not cool. Where are you nubs at? Nub nub nub. There you go. Yeah, if you have any questions, just post them in all caps, and I'll answer them for you. If I can. I think Zach, at this current place in time, is probably just getting started on working on his mega size at the moment, probably. Because I know his schedule. No, I don't know his schedule, but he usually puts his kid to bed around this time. So he's probably working on his kid, or maybe editing some footage or something right now. I don't know. I gave him the link to join this Google Hangout, but he hasn't come in, so that would mean he's busy doing something else, which is cool. The Hyakushiki with the blue, no, is not plated. It is not plated. It's just kind of goldy, yellowy looking, but it is not plated, no. Just like 1.0 Hyakushiki by itself is plated, but that's it. Erwin asks, anybody see anyone agree that Zeta has some nice MS designs? Or what do you guys think? What series do you prefer in MS designs? I kind of like the Advance of Zeta series as far as designs go, because they got some really cool designs in AOZ. So that's my take on that. But you can find some really cool stuff if you look up, like if you download those like PDFs of like the what are they called? Like the mechanical books and stuff. Those are pretty cool. So you should, if you want to look at some cool designs, that's definitely something you should check out. Hyzak. Yeah, the Hyzak is a pretty cool kit. Hyzak is a very interesting take on the Zaku. Like, what is it? Have you guys ever seen Henry's Mega Size? I mean, that's why Zach is doing that Mega Size. He's just super late. But yeah, Henry did that Dokuro, which I didn't even know like existed. That design. But yeah, that thing looked really cool. So it was just kind of cool to see like that there are like designs outside of the traditional like Gundam kits that you typically see. So yeah, I'd say the Toggies 3 is my favorite design. I really like that Toggies 3 that I think it was last year's GBWC. Somebody did I don't even know what country they were from, but that kit was looking phenomenal. The Toggies 3, and they had like the floor like all glowing up underneath it while it was all cracked up. Might have been last year or 2 years ago. What, Tiberium? You have a different opinion than me? Get out. Just go. Just get out of here. No. Obviously, I didn't mean that. But yeah, I actually like the head decoration. I don't know. It's at first, like when I first looked at it, I was like, eh. But I don't know. I guess it kind of grew on me. But yeah, hold on. I gotta. Where is my putty? Might as well do this now so that it'll dry and stuff. Here it is. Putty, putty, putty. This is Tamiya basic putty. Basic type. And all I need is just one single drop of it. Just so I can... Where'd the piece go? Is it this one? No. There it is. Yep. Yeah, I gotta fill in that hole. Alright, I need some tissues. And something to scrape it off with. So I'll take this small black piece of zip tie and I'll just kind of put that on there. This is actually gray because I don't have any white, but I'll probably just, I'm gonna primer it all white and stuff on it, on top of it anyway. So hopefully, yeah, this is gray. Gray putty. So I just kind of dab some on there. And then now I'm going to try to get it as flush as I can so I don't have to sand as much. There we go. Just rinse and repeat a little bit. And we should be okay. And this putty is starting to dry already. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I do not want to get any in the panel lines. Gone! And I got some in the panel lines. Alright, that's one in the garbage. And so that's my wonderful bang up job that I did. Alright, so while that dries, I'm gonna keep working on nubs and stuff from other kits. Yeah, I mean, if the putty is like if it doesn't dry well or something like that, you could always just add some thinner to it, and that could help you out. I think the gray type does dry faster, but if it dries too fast, like it doesn't give you enough chance to like let it adhere. So I actually prefer to dry a little bit slower. Um, Obviously, you'd have to give it ample time to cure and stuff like that, but yep. I know there's some creepers out there. Creepers, I mean, like some of y'all just watching the stream and not actually saying anything in chat. I know there's some of you out there. But, if you're shy, I'm not going to push you. But just keep in mind, I don't bite. I think I'm a pretty nice guy. I think, for the most part. Yeah. Did the first episode of Axis come out yet? Twilight Axis? I saw something on YouTube, but I don't know if that was like the first episode or not, because it was only like 2 minutes long, and I was so underwhelmed by the length of it. So Ragnar says he bites. Well, we're gonna have to get you a mouthpiece, man. Mouthpiece for Ragnar. So it did. So that was it. Oh my god. So what I saw was it. Something about the scientist or some crap. Yeah, that was quite underwhelming. I can't believe they called that an episode. Like, what the hell are they thinking? Like, really? So underwhelming. Yeah. I'm still waiting for like the newer episodes of what we'll call it, Attack on Titan to come out. Because I quite like that series. It's pretty interesting. yeah, I think it's kind of cool. Y'all are having a good chat on amongst yourselves. That's good. That's the kind of community I want to be able to create. So, but yeah, I'm probably not gonna be on the stream for too much longer. So, um, just bear that in mind. 'Cause, if I don't have a lot to say, I don't want to be you know holding on to y'all for longer than I have to. So, but yeah, I mean, if you got any questions, keep shooting them. Um, don't ask me anything about New Jersey because there's not much to say about it. Um, New Jersey has the world's tallest roller coaster. In Jackson, New Jersey, we have Six Flags Great Adventure and King Daka, King Daka, Daka, is the highest roller coaster in the world. And it lasts literally like 15 seconds. Um, I had some problems getting into roller coasters here in Korea just because I was too tall for like the top down harnesses to, fit me in and stuff. So that kind of sucked. So yeah, pretty sad and embarrassing, kind of. But I'm a big dude. What you gonna do? Thoughts on the new Blade Runner film? I don't know. When's it coming out? I think I saw the trailer for it. There's still that whole argument of whether or not Deckard is actually a replicant or not, despite the director himself saying that he was. People are still saying that he wasn't. So, I don't know. It could be kind of cool. Thoughts on Thunderbolt being non-canon? I don't know, but y'all are in for a treat because Zach's gonna join us. Ridley is just BSing. Oh my. Yeah. I gotta say, I did not understand the ending of Space Odyssey. I had to straight up like look up a YouTube video on what the heck it meant. Like the big giant black rock thing and stuff. Maybe I'm just too primitive to understand or something, but that was a really weird ending for one to kind of try to understand. So yeah. Canon. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like canon variants of a lot of kits, to be frankly honest, because they're just so much cooler. The GM cannon, the Jesta cannon, Zaku cannon. Um, I have the Zaku tank, which is kind of weird. It's like a mix between a Zaku and a ball. But, yeah, it's got those like funky little claws up in the front, the Zaku tank. But yeah, that's another third party kit that I have that I should probably get around to building someday. So maybe I'll do that one. I don't know. We'll see. Am I the only one who is stickering a truck's butt right now? Yes. You are stickering a truck butt. Congratulations. Yeah, I don't use the foil stickers that much because just they look terrible a lot of the time, so I just don't bother. Owen Harris, what's going on, man? Good day from Australia. Alex, he means that the story is connected to the original. Oh, sorry. My bad. My bads. I haven't actually finished the whole manga, so yeah, my bad. And I'm not going to claim to know anything more than I do, so yeah, if you guys want to give me a crash course on some other manga, please feel free. Um, you guys mind sharing where do you actually find or download like PDFs and stuff for some of these mangas? Because like a lot of the sites that I found are either on torrents, and there's not a whole lot on torrent sites, but and like a whole bunch of like pay sites. So if you guys want to share the wealth as far as access to more mangas that I could be looking at, then share the wealth, yo. Piracy. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to be able to find some of the stuff that I can't readily find because, like, whatever I find here in Korea is in Korean. So, unfortunately, I mean, my Korean's not bad, but it's not good enough to be able to read and stuff. But Zach says he will join us around midnight, which is 2 hours from now. So I don't know. I might take a break and then come back later if you guys want, and we can just hang out with Zach, which would be cool because I'm probably gonna get hungry later. So Yeah, he's he's busy still panel lining and stuff like that. So he wants to get that out of the way and stuff before he can hop on the stream with us. So I might take like a maybe I'll like stay on for like another half hour and then might take a little break and then I'll come back and y'all could rejoin us later and can hang out some more. Because always take a break. Go to the bathroom, get some work done. If y'all are at work watching, so bad. Well, sending for days. Oh my God, all day. I'm so tired of sending. So tired of sanding. Those of you who are watching this stream in the pre-recorded state, the chat is having a nice little. Well, I'm not taking a break now. Probably in a few minutes, I'd say. But anyway, yeah, they're having a nice little chat about particulars in the Gundam universe. It was kind of cool. They're schooling me on some stuff. Ragna is tired of cutting nubs. Well, I'm tired of sanding. You want to switch? You can sand all these parts. There's still probably at least like 60 parts left. And I'll cut the nubs for you. Sound cool? And this sanding stick is slowly becoming a buffing stick. There's no more grit left. Ragnar says, no thank you, I'll stick with the nubs. Grass is always greener, man. I used to play trumpet when I was in middle school. No, elementary school, middle school, and high school. I used to play the trumpet. I was pretty good at it too. Jazz and marching band. Yeah, I was one of those people. I was in a marching band, and it was awesome because my marching band was hardcore, yo. We went to like competitions and like won stuff. We'd like roll some of these other kids in different areas and on them. On top of that, yeah, I played jazz too, lead trumpet, and I was pretty good at it too. So I freaking love my jazz. Although I gotta say, the jazz in freaking Thunderbolt is not that good. Erwin's laughing at me. I played at Lincoln Center, Avery Fisher Hall, man. That's how good we was. And if you don't know what Avery Fisher Hall is, or Lincoln Center, it's basically like Carnegie Hall. Avery Fisher Hall is in the Lincoln Center, which is also home to the Juilliard School of Music. And yeah, I love me some Buddy Rich, man. Lorenz wants to hear some of that smooth jazz. Well, I don't have a trumpet, so so you ain't gonna be hearing nothing from me, man. And I'm not about to go buy a new one. And on top of that, my chops or my lips are not conditioned the way they were way back when. So sorry, bro. I wouldn't be able to last like 5 minutes trying to play scales. What? You are sick, Alex? Why am I sick? I'm not sick. I'm healthy. I'm healthy. Channel One Suite by Buddy Rich. That's my favorite jazz song of all time. And that's the one song that he became famous for coming up with the one-handed drum roll. A little fun fact for you. And yeah, he goes through like a whole bunch of these like drum cadenzas where it's just him just wigging out on his own, and they're beast. And you gotta, if you don't know, Buddy Rich, at one time he cut Gene Krupa. And if you don't know what cut means, it means he beat him in a battle. Okay? Not actually like cut him with a knife, but yep. I'm sick with the trumpet. Well, you don't know how sick I am with the trumpet because you haven't heard me. I could be lying for all you know, which I'm not. I think that's it with this runner. Almost done. Sweet. Hello, Devin. Have I decided on a color scheme yet? No. I have a general idea, yes, but not 100% set in stone. But I have already gone ahead and labeled some parts as far as like what color I want to paint them. So like some of these shoulder parts, I'm probably gonna have to. This is like the shoulder parts that go right here, like that. Oh, for the '80s Gundam movie. Sorry, I thought you were talking to me. So anyway. Ah, Defini. How's it going, man? You're at work, but Defini says hi. But yeah, I'll pop on. I'm gonna probably take a break in a little bit, and then pop on again. Just kind of shoot the shit with Zach and stuff. So just gonna finish off this putty runner, putty part, and then probably take a little break because I kind of have to pee. Yeah, Tiberium. If I don't know how to set like settings to let you post links, I think it's just a universal thing. Oh, don't mention it, man. It's cool, Aaron. Don't worry about it. Mobile Sumo 100. 100. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Erwin asks, is the 3.0 compatible with the MGG armor? I don't know. And if I don't know, I'm going to tell you I don't know. I'm not going to bullshit. Um, yeah, I'm sure some people in chat might be able to help you out there, Erwin. Aaron, no, I do not have a fixed schedule. I don't. I'm the reason I can't is because my schedule's always changing as far as like what I have to do for work and stuff like that. So unfortunately, I can't really tell you that I have a fixed schedule. But I mean, typically I'll do a stream like at least once a week. I want to say, and I'll keep updates and stuff on my Facebook page. So if you do want to catch some streams, you're more than welcome to follow me on Facebook. The link's in the description below, I think. Um, but yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I don't think I can do like fixed um, stream schedules. I don't know. I can probably try to work it out somehow, but if I do, it would have to be in the middle of the week. But, yeah. Right now, I am using my extremely wide chisel to kind of remove some of this putty inside of this panel line. So kind of chipping away at it at the moment. There we go. Anyway. Um, yeah. Well, this one, I'm not really doing any seam line removal at the moment, but this one just came with a gaping gash that looked like the size of a panel line, so I had to fill that in with putty, and so I'm cleaning it up. Devin. Oh, there you go, Tiberium. Break it up into pieces, and you can post links on there if you want. I'll look into allowing people to post links in chat if I can. So, but yeah, I mean, just one. I'm probably just gonna say it right here real quick, but yeah, I mean, I think there's a select few who have already been here, and like I've seen that you guys are always polite and show good judgment as far as what you say and stuff. So probably people like Defini, I'll probably make like a moderator in my live streams and stuff like that. And maybe Jeff if he's actually here. Just people that I have some form of rapport with. I will probably give mod to. Anyway, that is it. I am finished with this piece, I think. It's a little touch up with some 1200 grit, but I think that's all she wrote. How about the Turn X? I have one. And I've yet to build it. I actually might build that one next. That's a pretty sweet looking design. And how much did it cost me? It cost me like what, $60? It's expensive. So good idea. I might tackle the Turn X next. Forgot about that one. There's just so much in my like backlog that sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to choose what to build next. So I mean that's why I thought it'd be cool just also to kind of let you guys choose what you see on the channel, because I mean ultimately it's not me watching myself, it's you guys. So if there's something that you guys want to see, I figured, that's why I left this current build up to a vote, just because it's ultimately a channel that you guys watch, and I figured that a little bit of participation from the other side of the camera would be really cool to just kind of incorporate into my channel. So yeah. But anyways, it's like 10:20 now, so I'm gonna hop off for exactly 1 hour and I want to say 15 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably get on around like maybe like 11:45 Korean Standard Time, which is it's 10:20 now, so probably an hour and 20 minutes from now. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break, and later, maybe around towards midnight my time, Zach will crash the party, and we'll kind of hang out for a little bit. So hope to see you guys in the next stream in an hour or so, and I'll catch you guys soon. Okay, bye. And yeah, seriously, thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. You guys are the best. How many of you guys are in here? 9 of you. It's a record. 9. That's a record right now. 9. So catch you guys in a little bit. Bye.